Let's do it, baby! I forget what all of your other crap even is. Like, you've got this... This is self-only. If it were shell instead of protect, I might actually use it, but no. This poison smoke curtain might be good. Sap is okay. Is Ruin perhaps Mystic Elemental? That's a really good question. No, it is not. Ow! Come on! Okay. Jeez. Just all attack at once. Murder my healer. Oh, you don't have items! Why don't you have items? Just don't all attack the same person, please. Being able to actually use items is a nice change. You set up your M block, and then you set up your return damage. Yow. Ugh, you attack the one person who can't take it. I do wish I had icons so I could see when these status effects were wearing off. Come on! Okay, we're using more items this time, but that's okay. It's fine if it means we can win. Oh, that was terrible! That was pathetic. Do these things resist holy too? Oh my gosh. This is a heck of a boss. Is my return damage even working? Yeah, it is. It's just delayed. I think it's working. That's some good stuff right there. But they still resisted it. Maybe it's her single target attack that's physical. It's hard to keep track. Or maybe I got it right and they resist Mystic. That would make me a little annoyed. That works. That works better than I expected. So what element is Ruin? Because it just did 200 damage to Lunasa and 360 damage to Reimu. And it definitely doesn't sound elemental. That's alright. So... will this work well? No, that's terrible! Raisin, you were a terrible idea. At least you're fast and you can use items. That's still more than Tori could do. I think you need to recast this return damage buff. I don't think it's working. I mean, a bunch of people died, so it probably disappeared from the ones who died, if nothing else. You redo your M block buff. All of these people have a status effect with 1 round left on it that's been staying there for quite a while. I don't understand what's going on with that. That's even less helpful than usual when it misses. Oof! Heal, please. You cannot heal. You can only do your thing. The M block is nice. I just wish it were reliable. But the problem with the M block, the one problem I'm seeing is that when I block a move, I don't return the damage from it. I'm also not sure I'm returning the damage from anything, but it might just be getting overwritten with the sap damage or something else. It's hard to tell. Like, it might just not be showing up. Even though it's actually happening. What is that? Did she just haste herself? and stop my entire party? I can't win through that. You just ended the battle. That's not a thing I can win through. There's no way. I can't survive 50 free hits. This is stupid. Okay, well, I guess the stars are paralyzed too, even though their bars are going up. So it's not 50 free hits, it's just... Oh, well, it just sort of ended early? It was only 3 free hits? That's really weird. I don't know why it showed a duration of 50 if it didn't last 50 turns. That really confused and disoriented me. Like, I thought I just got a game over. One thing that time stop effect did that I'm not super excited about is run down all of my buffs by about 20 rounds. So that damage is not getting returned. What happened to my return damage? You heal, I guess. Ouch. So, the fact that I have 3 characters that can use items instead of 2 in this fight is just making it go so much better than before. Like, Notori couldn't revive people. She had her wide area EXP, but that healed everyone for 400 HP, but it took 2 rounds to set up. It wore off, and just when I didn't need it to. And it's 100 less healing than a potion berry. So... just being able to use potion berries is automatically better, and then Racing has 80 more speed than Notori on top of that. So this is just going a lot more to my benefit, I think. I could have sworn Racing had physical damage on that skill, though. Because there were enemies on Yokai Mountain that I did that to, and they were immune to it because they were immune to physical damage, right? I very distinctly remember that. It was like the Kadama stack. I think. So yeah, I used this illusionary blast on a Kadama stack, and it did 0 damage. So it must be physical. something. I don't know. Maybe it got changed. I have downloaded like 6 or 7 new updates to the game since then, including one that changed how a lot of physical and magical damage work. This battle is certainly lasting a while, I'll say that. I am glad that Reimu, who was also forced into my party, is extra useful in this fight. Like, that is actually good design. This is not the battle where I want to be skimpy with my healing items, though. Like, it's got its own battle music. It's against Chaos, who has thwarted me 4 or 5 times already in this game. If I use this on you, nothing? So, at some point in the past, Raisin's single target and AoE moves were different types. One was physical and one was magical. I can't honestly remember which is which, obviously, because I keep going back and forth, but I know they were different. And I guess they were changed to be the same, which makes a lot more sense. I just didn't know that they'd been changed. And I'm glad they were changed, because that does make sense. I just didn't have the inside scoop on the patch notes. That is what I want to keep happening, is that devil cast on her 900 damage attack. Oh, jeez. This again? Lunasa, why are you just invisible? Oh, well, that was nice. That did almost no damage. Why was that so weak? Am I resisting something? This seemed really scary the first time it happened. I don't actually think it's that terrifying. Like, that time it was really not that bad at all. It was mostly just there to terrify me. The first time she used Meteor Rain, which was a lot more dangerous. I think Poison Smoke Curtain does more damage than her Mystic skills. I'm just gonna keep using Poison Smoke Curtain. Can this please kick in again? Like, why didn't that do the return damage? Where was the return damage on that? You should use a potion berry. You should also use a potion berry. Damage is not being returned. Oh, well, that time it did the return damage. To one of them. It did the like 96 damage to the little star there, and then Chaos just took 50 damage from Sap, I guess. So I think... I don't know if one of them's overriding each other and causing the other to not work, or if it's just a display issue. It's really hard to tell. Die. Oh, you lived. Die to this one. Just block it. Take 0 damage. That's okay. Take 0 damage again. It doesn't even do 0 damage. It doesn't miss, it just does nothing. Plenty of money, no experience. Reimu? Oh, I can just barely see Reimu there. How is she still walking and able to create portals and crap? Didn't I just kick the crap out of her? There's everyone else. Thanks for helping in the fight. Don't you have like an apprentice or something? Like you go on dangerous, life-threatening missions all the time. If you're supposed to be the only one in charge of keeping Gensokyo from being destroyed, then like you should never leave your house. And you should gather like a team of 50 apprentices and teach them all how to do what you do. Wait, is Momiji taking command? Isn't Marissa supposed to be the alternate main character? Oh, are you coming with me? Wait, but you were a temporary character. I couldn't even change your equipment or anything.